our attention's now turned to that. We're going to preview the 135, have a look at that. We've got live commentary coming up on the 135 as well. That comes up very, very soon. But let's preview it. We did touch on it earlier on. Our selections now, our TV selections should come up on the screen. The 135. Hopefully they come up on the screen. There you go. There we go. Fabulous. I
like Keane Hall. I picked him up earlier on. It's just, as I said, I think it was 5-1 the field earlier on. It's competitive, but there's nothing that really stands out, and I just like him. Again, slightly less weight than some of the top horses. I think Bohemian Rhapsody, as I made the point earlier, I think he'd be better over further. Can't see why they're coming back to 2 mile. And
I think to take your point about Bohemian Rhapsody, I think maybe it'd be better if it stepped up a trip to 2.5 miles, not drop it back to 2 miles.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 1.5 mile winner on the flat. That always suggests to me you want 2.5 plus. You know, like any of the top.
And do you find, I mean, obviously you've ridden and horses from the flat make the transition. I find just watching that they pull quite hard. When they come from flat to jump racing, the first couple of times they come out, they can, I mean, apart from 1 or 2 exceptions, and people point out First Mohican, but do they tend to go?
Well, yeah, because you're going a lot slower.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, when you start off, especially in juveniles, you go steady enough in the first juvenile races than when they start, and yeah, you go a lot slower. So horses are used to travelling and galloping that half a stride quicker, if you like, and if you're always going too fast or the other side too slow, you make mistakes. So it's, yeah, if you see a horse pulling hard, they usually start making mistakes, and then you can rule them out at your peril if you want.
Okay, so the selection is on the screen, but it's
Keane Hall.
10 Bob.
Sticking with Dormouse.
I thought you were going to talk about 10 Bob.
I actually went to Warwick this time last year. I went to this meeting last year. It was absolutely freezing. Never been so cold. It was snowing on the way up. I just remember it, and now it's because this time it's all rain.
Okay, now let's get over to Sean to see what's happened.
Yeah, they've just got underway, Peter. Thanks for handing over. And a horse playing up at the start there was the second string of JP McManus runners. That's Chalk It Down. But they are off and running, so they're heading down to the first of 7 flights here in this starsportsbet.co.uk handicap hurdle, Class 4 action, and £4,800 up to the winner. They all jump over the first safely, and out in front with the lead in the red colours is King Zeal. In second position there is Chalk It Down, and then further back in the field in third place with the green cap there is the Pier. Then in fourth place we have the blue colours of Keel Hall, and then further back in fifth is the main runner of JP McManus in the white cap there, Richie McGlurk, taking the ride there, Richie McGlurklin for 10 Bob. They head then out of the home straight and head down the side part of the course then, where they'll face one further flight, and out in front with the lead, King Zeal. In second place there, on his outside is Chalk It Down. Third position there in the green cap is the Pier, and then there's a break back to the white cap there of 10 Bob. Running on his outside there is Some Mothers Do Have 'Em, carrying 11 stone 12 there for Liam Treadwell. Going off at 10-3, one of the favourites in the race. They head down to the third flight on the course, all safely over. Just at the back of the field there, and not running too keenly, is Bohemian Rhapsody early on, just being pushed along a little there by Conor O'Farrell as they race uphill towards the highest point on the course, and out in front with the lead, King Zeal. He's dictated the pace of the race throughout. In second position there is 10 Bob, and he's then followed by Chalk It Down. On the inside of those, running strongly at the moment, is the Pier. He's followed by Keel Hall as they hit the highest point on the course and now begin to race downhill then in the first of the 3 races that we'll be covering here on BetRacingNation this afternoon from Warwick. Then we have Dormouse then in 6th place, and then running on the inside of him is Switched Off for Adrian Lane. Further back is Valreen, and at the back of the field, and has begun to make a bit of pace on the main group of runners, is Bohemian Rhapsody, the favourite.